Everyone's talking about Meta's Andromeda update like it's the only thing that matters. But here's what nobody's telling you. Andromeda is just one of the 4 updates that Meta recently released. They completely rebuilt how the Facebook ads system works. And if you're just focused on Andromeda, then you're missing out on 75% of the updates that are influencing your ad performance right now. I've been diving deep into the latest Meta infrastructure changes, and we are spending millions on client accounts. And what I found will completely change your vision on how you should be running your Facebook ads right now. Because these aren't small changes or tweaks. They completely rebuilt the ad system from the ground up. And the brands that understand all 4 updates and not just Andromeda see their costs drop, while other brands might be stuck, not understanding why their ad performance is down. So let's start with the first update, Meta GEM. This is the Generative Ads Recommendation Model. This is like having a super brain that can write an entire library in seconds. It understands how every book connects. And it also understands every single detail of every person who ever checked out the book. And here's what it actually means for ads. GEM processes trillion of data points. And it's not just like, hey, this person clicked this ad. It's understanding the entire sequence of events in someone's life. That yoga video that they watched last week, or that meditation app that they downloaded last month, or the stress relief article that they watched yesterday. GEM connects it all so that it understands that this person is probably on a wellness journey. And during its initial launch on Reels, GEM drove a 5% increase on conversions. Now that might not sound a lot, but at Meta scale, that means billions and billions of additional revenue. And for you, it means that you can show your ads to people that you have never thought about showing your ads to. This system literally knows what people want before they do. Next up, Meta Lettuce. Imagine you used to have 50 different libraries. One for history, one for art, one for science, and so on. And each had its own librarian that completely understands just that topic. Now imagine combining all of these libraries into one massive library, where every librarian can access all of the knowledge for every single topic. And that is what Meta's Lettuce does. Before, your video views campaign, your conversion campaign, your retargeting campaign were all dictated by different algorithms that could not talk to each other. Now it's a unified system. So your video views campaign is actually informing and helping your conversion campaign how to do better. And the results were a 12% increase in ad quality and a 6% increase in conversions. And obviously that's what we care about. And here's what it means practically. That video views campaign is now conforming your conversion campaign that they need to target someone 3 weeks later. So everything is connected and everything is learning from each other. Now the third update, Meta Andromeda, the thing that everyone is talking about. I actually did a deep dive in Andromeda that I will link here on the screen, but let me give you the summary of it. Think of Andromeda, your personal concierge who doesn't only know which shoes you like. They know that you wear red flip-flops to the beach and black sneakers to work and brown boots in your free time. Andromeda can handle a 10,000 more complex system for ad retrieval. So what does that mean in plain English? Before, the system might look at 10 ad variations and basically pick the thing that they think it will perform best. Now it can handle 50 plus meaningful variations, so it can actually match the exact right variant with the exact right person. Imagine a fitness brand with over 35 ad creatives. Some featuring young athletes, others are featuring older people who want to get back in shape. Some focus on weight loss and others focus on muscle gain. Now Andromeda doesn't just pick one and shows it to everyone. It shows the young athlete creative to the 20-year-old who's following gym influencers, and the getting back in shape creative to maybe the 45-year-old that just typed into Google how to start exercising again. And according to Meta, this led to an 8% increase in ad quality. But more importantly, it completely changed how many effective creatives you can run at the same time. But here's the innovation that will completely transform how you think about Facebook ads. It's called sequence learning. Let me paint a picture of how ads used to work. So let's say you would search for ski resorts and then you book that trip to Aspen. You go on a trip, you come back home. And still 3 months after you got back home from that trip, you're still seeing ads about ski resorts over and over again. And it didn't matter that you already went. The algorithm keeps feeding you ads about ski resorts. Now with sequence learning, everything changes. You booked a ski resort, the system actually knows. And instead of showing you more ski resort ads, it shows you ski equipment, heated gloves, après ski boots, or portable phone chargers. It understands the sequence of what comes next. But here's where it gets really powerful for your business. We're shifting from the customer journey to the buyer's journey. Let me explain the difference. The customer journey is about your brand, the awareness of your brand, the consideration of your products, the purchase from your store, and eventually the follow-up through email and SMS. You control it and it's linear. It is contained within your business. The buyer's journey is completely different. It's the actual path that a consumer takes across different businesses to achieve their goal or solve their problem. Because someone planning a wedding doesn't just need a venue. They need a dress, they need flowers, they need a photographer, and so on. That buyer's journey spans over dozens of businesses. And here's why this changes everything. So let's say you sell wedding dresses, but you don't sell wedding shoes. What Meta will do now, it will show your customer after they buy the dress from other businesses' wedding shoes. So it will show complementary ads from other businesses. So your competitor who sells the full range, they're capturing all of the value you are leaving on the table. So let me walk you through what this could look like. Imagine a camera equipment store that only advertises cameras. The customer buys a camera, but now it needs a memory card and a tripod and a bag. But now they're buying all of this from competitors. Now imagine the same company creates a full ecosystem to basically facilitate the buyer's journey. With sequence learning, they could maybe triple the value of this customer by literally assisting the customer through their whole buyer's journey. We would capture the full photography journey instead of just one transaction. Or think about a fitness brand that sells resistance bands. Their customers buy brands, but now they go somewhere else to buy a foam roller or a workout plan. Sequence learning could automatically show the right next ad at the right time, potentially increasing their lifetime value. So how do you capitalize on all of these innovations? Here's your tactical playbook. For the GEM optimization, you need to think beyond single actions. Create content that signals where people are in the customer journey. Someone watching a video about how to create a new ad account is very different from someone who's looking at a video about advanced scaling techniques. GEM understands these signals, so use them. For the latest update, stop splitting out campaigns with only minor differences. We're looking to consolidate. One campaign per objective per front-end offer, and let campaigns learn from each other. For Andromeda, create a creative portfolio with wildly different ads, and not just 6, but 10, 20 or 30. Use different creative types, like demos and different hooks, but also created for different customer avatars. Make some ads who are highly technical, whereas some other ads are mainly super emotional. Andromeda matches the right creative with the right person based on thousands of signals. For sequence learning, map your buyer's ecosystem. Map everything your customers buy before, during, and after they buy from you. If you sell guitars, they also need straps and cases, and maybe sheet music and music lessons. Either sell these yourself or see your competitors capture that value. And create multiple different front-end offers at different price points. Maybe an entry offer under $50, maybe a normal offer at your normal price, and maybe a bundle offer at 3x the normal price. This gives sequence learning the options to match where people are in their journey. And here's what most advertisers don't understand yet. These 4 systems, they work together. GEM identifies patterns and opportunities. Lattice ensures that all campaigns work together. Andromeda matches the perfect creative to the exact right person. And sequence learning guides them through their entire buyer's journey. You're not competing on having the best product anymore. You're competing on understanding and serving in the whole journey. The brand that can offer the most complete solution across the whole journey wins. Because think about Amazon. They're not only selling books. They sell you a Kindle to read on it, a protector for the Kindle, and maybe even a subscription after that. They own the entire journey. Now with these 4 innovations, brands can do the same thing. And the AI era of advertising isn't coming. It is here right now. And these 4 innovations aren't separate updates that you can pick and choose from. They are an integrated system that completely changes how Facebook ads work. If you're still running single product campaigns with only 6 creative variations with minor changes, you're getting behind. You're playing a completely different game than competitors who understand these changes. So start mapping your buyer's ecosystem. Get those complementary offers ready. Build that creative library and consolidate those campaigns. Because the window of opportunity, while most brands are still confused, is closing fast. And the brands that will adapt to this new reality will dominate, while others are still confused and behind. Now the question is, which one will you be? If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.